From the fertile lands of Mesopotamia to the Nile of Egypt, ancient civilizations laid the foundations of wealth, trade, and human progress. This is the story of the wealth of ancient civilizations. Mesopotamia, the land between two rivers, was a vibrant hub of commerce. Merchants from all over gathered in bustling marketplaces, trading everything from grain and textiles to precious silver and intricate crafts. These were the first organized marketplaces in human history, laying the groundwork for the global economy we know today. But how did they keep track of it all? Using simple clay tablets and early counting systems, Mesopotamians developed rudimentary banking methods. They recorded loans, tracked transactions, and created a system of trust and credit. This innovation was a giant leap forward, paving the way for future economic systems. Meanwhile, in Egypt, wealth was inseparable from the mighty Nile River. Its annual floods created incredibly fertile land, allowing agriculture to thrive. This agricultural bounty supported the pharaohs, funded the construction of massive temples, and fueled a complex society. Gold, fine linen, and grain were the cornerstones of their powerful economy. Egypt didn't just keep its wealth to itself. It exported gold, papyrus scrolls, and finely crafted goods across Africa and the Mediterranean. Their trade network was vast, building a sphere of wealth and influence that was unmatched in the ancient world for centuries. Far to the east, another great civilization was rising in the Indus Valley. Cities like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa were marvels of their time. They were economically advanced, featuring sophisticated trade networks, skilled crafts, and incredibly organized urban planning that still impresses us today. Indus merchants were master traders. They exported beautiful beads, high-quality pottery, and fine textiles, connecting with distant lands like Mesopotamia and beyond. Through their commercial activities, they didn't just spread wealth. They spread culture and ideas across continents. Back in the Mediterranean, ancient Greece was entering its golden age. City-states, particularly Athens, became economic powerhouses. The famous agora wasn't just a place for philosophers to debate. It was a bustling marketplace where citizens traded olive oil, wine, pottery, and silver coins. This economic activity created immense wealth, which in turn fostered culture, art, and the birth of democracy. Our key to Greece's economic success was its innovation in finance. The Greeks pioneered the use of coinage, creating standardized currency that made trade easier and more efficient. This simple but brilliant idea allowed their markets to expand, connecting the entire Mediterranean world like never before. Then came Rome. The Roman Empire's sheer scale facilitated unprecedented economic growth. Their incredible network of roads and aqueducts wasn't just for armies. It enabled a massive flow of goods, services, and, of course, taxes. This infrastructure connected the empire and allowed wealth to accumulate across Europe, Africa, and Asia. Roman coins like the gold aureus and silver denarius became the universal currency of their time. Their trade networks were robust, allowing merchants and everyday citizens to accumulate wealth and access goods from distant provinces. This intricate economic system was the backbone that secured the empire's power for centuries. Over in ancient China, the Han Dynasty was building its own economic empire. Their wealth was built on a foundation of advanced agriculture, but it was silk that truly set them apart. The legendary Silk Road connected east to west, a superhighway for not just goods like silk, spices, and jade, but also for wealth, technology, and new ideas. The Indian subcontinent was another major player in the ancient global economy. Its cities were bustling trade hubs, famous for exporting exotic spices, fine cotton textiles, and intricate metalwork. These trade routes linked the great civilizations of Asia with the Middle East and Europe, creating a truly interconnected world. The wealth of these ancient civilizations wasn't just hidden away in treasuries. It was displayed for all to see in their monumental architecture. The pyramids of Egypt, the ziggurats of Mesopotamia, the forums of Rome, and the grand palaces of Han China were all powerful statements of economic might, resource control, and societal organization. But let's not forget the foundation of it all, agriculture. From the wheat fields of Mesopotamia to the rice paddies of China, farming was the backbone of every ancient economy. A surplus of food allowed for specialization, urbanization, and the economic stability needed for a civilization to truly flourish. Trade was the engine that connected these civilizations. Goods, wealth, and knowledge flowed along rivers, roads, and seas from the heart of Mesopotamia to the shores of China. This constant exchange fueled economic growth and brought the world closer together. However, it's important to remember that this wealth was not shared equally. Just like today, there was significant economic inequality. Kings, nobles, and powerful merchants held vast fortunes, living in luxury, while the majority of the population, the laborers and farmers, sustained the economy through their hard work and toil. What truly drove this creation of wealth was innovation. New tools, advancements in accounting, and new financial instruments like coinage allowed these civilizations to generate and manage wealth on a scale never seen before. These ancient innovations laid the essential foundations for our modern economies. The legacy of ancient wealth is all around us. It shaped our systems of trade, finance, and urban development. From the pyramids and Roman coins to Han silk and Greek pottery, the echoes of their economic achievements are still felt in our globalized world today. From Mesopotamia to Rome, Egypt to China, these ancient civilizations were the original architects of wealth, trade, and prosperity. Their incredible story reminds us that economic ingenuity and the drive to connect and trade has always been a fundamental part of the human journey. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.